In this video, we're going to look at how we can take our scale drawing of the bungalow plan and turn it into a 3D model. We're going to raise the walls to a height of 2.25 meters. The first thing I'm going to do is use the orbit tool to change the perspective so that I'm looking at this from an angle just slightly above. I'm going to use the push-pull tool to make my walls. And what this does is select a surface and allows you to raise it upwards. Now if I roll over the different surfaces, you can see they go dotted and blue to show that they've been selected, and I'm selecting the walls. I click and then I can pull my walls up to any height. Now this works in a very similar way to drawing our rectangles or using the tape measure tools, is that I can pull these to any height, but that can be tricky getting it exactly right. So I can click and go directly to change the distance. You mustn't do any other thing in between. Just go straight down once you've clicked and type in the exact distance you want it to be, in our case 2.25 meters. But I'm just being a little bit careful here. You'll notice there's a little minus sign at the beginning. Now we don't need that. If we leave that there when we type in our actual size, this won't work. So let's type in the distance, 2.25, press enter, and the walls go to the correct height. Now I'm pretty pleased with that. That's a nice set of walls, but you'll notice the doorways look a bit peculiar, and that's because they go right up to the ceiling. Now that's not common practice for doorways. They normally stop a little bit lower. So I'm going to put in the top of my doorways. Now my walls are 2.25, doors are going to be 2 meters in height, so I'm going to measure down 25 centimeters from the top, or 0.25 meters. So I need my tape measure tool again. So let's zoom in at the top of the doorway and have a look here. Now I'm pulling down and you can see that this blue line shows us the distance to where the markers will be, and you'll notice that it is actually blue. Now this tells me that the line is going down vertically. It's going straight down the wall, so that we'll know that it is exactly where we want it to be. Now if that line was any other colour, then I would know that I haven't actually gone straight down the wall. For example, if I pull outwards, you can see that the arrow is red. That means I'm going horizontally, and it would go green if I did it at right angles to that. But if it's blue, it's good, because it means I'm going vertically down, which is what I want to do. So I'm going to click at any distance and go and put the exact distance from the top of the wall that we would like it to be, which is 0.25 meters or 25 centimeters. I'm now going to use the pen tool, the pencil tool, the line tool, and just click across, draw a line across the top of the doorway, and then I will be able to use the push-pull tool again to pull the top of the door across, like so. So I'll take it across so it joins up. I'm now going to use the eraser tool and take out the unwanted lines. So let's go and do the other doorway. The line is already there, the guideline, because these doors actually line up. Let's put the line across. Let's get the push-pull tool, pull it across so it meets. Again with the eraser tool, just to rub out the unwanted lines, and we can also rub out the guideline because we finished doing those two doors. Again with the guideline tool, and this is a good opportunity just to show you the difference between the green and the blue line, the green being horizontal and the blue being vertical. So if it's blue, we know we're going down, and if it's green, then it would be horizontal. And we do want to go down, so we do want it to be blue. So let's just drop that down to 0.25. It will snap to that because we've already typed it in earlier. And then I will get my pencil tool again, the line tool, and just click across. So we've got the markers at the top of the walls. I'll do the other side while I'm here. Let's get the push-pull tool and pull those so that they join. That's one. And do the other one. And again, to the eraser tool and remove the unwanted lines, which includes the guideline, because we've now done all the doorways in our bungalow. And let's just zoom out and let's use the orbit tool to have a look from a different angle. and you can see there's some lines on that side too, so I'm just going to rub those out, and I have now got a finished set of walls for my bungalow, including the spaces for the doors. In the next video we'll add the holes for the windows so that we've got a completed set of walls ready for frames to go into and a roof to be placed on top.